episode of Trending Today, we're featuring the brands that are changing the game: Taser, Turbo Tenant, Jiffy, Tommy Bahama, and so many more. Innovation, impact, stories, they all matter, and they're all in one place, so you don't have to go anywhere. I'm your host, Lauren Hubbard. Watch now, and let's see what's trending together.
Tommy Bahama is a relaxed island lifestyle brand.
There is so much to love about this brand, and that's what brought me across the country. I joined 8 years ago and was really excited about the artistry, the heritage, and all the beautiful quality and craftsmanship that this brand had to offer.
The Tommy Bahama brand, at its core, still looks at this travel and leisure sportswear as so important to us, but we've become so much more. Where we originally started as a men's wholesale brand, we are now a direct-to-consumer brand. When I started in 2001, we were 90% wholesale and 10% direct-to-consumer. We're now over 80% direct-to-consumer with 20% wholesale. And we're in men's sportswear, women's sportswear, restaurants, licensing, and we've just expanded into all these categories and all these different parts of people's lives.
I'm Tom Chubb, and I'm the chairman and CEO of Oxford Industries. So our business is very much that we're a portfolio company. Tommy Bahama really set in motion that entire transformation of our company from being a private label manufacturer that really just dealt with big retailers and sold on a wholesale basis to them, to being a direct-to-consumer-led branded company that has a direct and emotional relationship with the end consumer.
Oxford to be there along the way and having the trust in the brand and the trust in management, that has made all the difference.
3, 2, 1.
My name is Bradley O'Brien, and I'm the Executive Vice President of Design and Development at Tommy Bahama. Tommy Bahama was a completely different company. We were very siloed, and it was really important for me that we bring the design teams together and start to get them communicating and collaborating. We brought all of the design teams to Seattle. We had teams in New York and in Pasadena, and it felt really important to have everybody under one roof and really talking to each other and collaborating. When I first started looking at the products and the images we were creating, it felt very much to me like it wasn't the same DNA, and it was really important for me to look at these images and see that these couples actually looked like they were meant to be together and that they really liked each other. And so that's a really important piece of bringing men's and women's together, is for people to start talking and really designing the brand together.
Tommy Bahama is all about the island life. And you cannot enjoy the island life without caring about clean water, clean beaches, and fresh air. And we want to continue to do our part to ensure that the island lifestyle can be enjoyed by future generations. We've always made high quality product at Tommy Bahama, and also in creating sustainable product, it has to be built to last.
The Tommy Bahama guest has evolved, and there was a joke back then that our swim never saw the water because our guest basically was laying on the lounge chair. That has changed. Our guest is active for both her and him. So our guest has gotten younger. We're now 30 and up. And what I'm seeing for both her and him is that we're actually addressing more parts of her life.
Our men's product was really strong when I started. We built a foundation of 30 years of experience and a really strong men's team. What we needed to do was to look at our women's business. And so for me, that was the biggest challenge. We defined who our female muse was. She's strong, and she's confident, and she's alluring, and she's effortless. We don't want to add too much to the product. We want her to feel like she can just throw it on and go and feel perfectly chic.
Every aspect, whether it's my food and beverage, apparel, stores, e-commerce, I'm on a growth trend right now. And it's being really built through the innovation of products and also reaching these new guests.
We have so much more runway ahead of us, and I think about what it means to be a global lifestyle brand. I want to be the brand that our guests looks to every time, for every special occasion, for any wearing occasion, for any vacation that they go on. And I think we have a lot more to come. I think we're 30 years young.
What's next on our plates? From sustainable farming to food tech, we're digging into the future of food right here on Trending Today.
am Howard Holmes, and I'm president of Chelsea Milling Company. Many people recognize our brand through our products on the shelf with the corn muffin, the blue gingham, and the blue and white box, but they might not recognize our history. From a historical point of view, we started off as a commercial flour mill in 1887, making 4 different types of flour. Fast forward to the spring of 1930, my great-grandmother created the first ever retail prepared baking mix. In 1950, we came out with corn muffin. That was a paradigm shift for us. We took a bet, we went on a 10-cent national sale that worked. We got national distribution of a regional product at the time, and that really kind of set the course for us to become a big competitor in the world of baking mixes. Fast forward all the way to today, we're a leader in retail prepared baking mixes and a leader in food service. It's something we're very proud of.
Our customers have an emotional connection to the Jiffy products. I think the emotional connection is created knowing that the little blue box that you get on the shelf today is the same little blue box and the experience that their mother, grandmother, other homemaker had in their home as they were growing up, and they can create that same recipe and taste a little bit of that history that they had from their families.
I often refer to my department as the keeper of the corn muffin. I say the corn muffin because that's what most people know us for. However, there's a lot more going on here than just that now that we're getting into the food service business. So when I say keeper of the corn muffin, I mean it's my department's responsibility to make sure that we preserve the heritage of our product lines, to make sure that we consistently deliver the quality and value for our customers that they've expected from us.
So I've been with the company 5 years, and we have been under tremendous growth, both with technology and with our product lines and volumes and things like that. And so what we've seen is we've done a lot of work out on our packaging floor to upgrade all of our technology, which has allowed us to streamline a lot of our operations on the production floor. And we've added more volume both on the packaging side for retail as well as on our food service business. And with that, we've also increased our warehouse capacity as well in allowing us to be able to house all those products that we need to hold.
Even though there's so much history with our brand, it's critical that we innovate. And through facilities and systems specifically, not to mention people as well, our employees, we found ways to modernize, add automation without pushing people out the door. We've never had a layoff. If there's one thing that we're proud of to prioritize and say, or specifically say, look, we are committed to our workforce, we've never had a layoff in 137 years. So adopting technology while prioritizing a workforce that we know is committed to our effort has certainly been a driver of our success.
In many ways, Jiffy is a one-stop shop. We're a one team united. So we have sales within our food service division. We work with an R&D team for the technical side as well as the culinary side to create great flavors and great ideas that restaurants can use and their patrons can enjoy. We also have quality. Quality and value obviously is a very big part of Jiffy's history. We have 100% quality and customer service. We have a 100% fill rate. That's unheard of in the industry. When we say that we will have product ready for you, it's ready for pickup and it's ready to go. And it's the same product every time. They can count on that.
So one of the things that I love about Jiffy is their value. It's where that intersection between quality and price intersect. And it's in every product that they do and everything, every interaction they have with their customer. I think that's part of what brings them value to our customers and what they appreciate out of it.
The future for Chelsea Milling Company is very bright. We have dedicated ourselves to growing in food service, continuing to prioritize retail. We're entering new markets on both sides of the business. And so controllable growth, sustainable growth is certainly in front of us. My name is Howard Holmes, President, Chelsea Milling Company, and we are trending today.
From bold ideas to big impact, don't go anywhere. Trending Today is just getting started.
Mission Haiti is a nonprofit Christian organization. Our goal is to love Jesus, love others, and make disciples. And we do that by building up future leaders here in Haiti. And we are really Haitian focused. And that means that most of the people that work for Mission Haiti are Haitian, more than 96%. And we want to make sure that we try our best to end that circle of poverty so that we can give the locals here the opportunity to have a good education, to have a good health care, and also have opportunities so that they can get jobs, so that they can take care of themselves, so that they don't have to rely on us, Mission Haiti, anymore. One of the biggest things that we do is healthcare. We have a medical clinic that on a daily basis serves about 80 to 90 patients who come from mountain areas so that they can come to a place where they know that they will be cared for. They will get answers, they will get the medication that they need so that they don't have to go elsewhere. They can get the necessary care that they need. We really care about ministry. So we have evangelism where we go and we preach the word of God to people who do not know Jesus as his Lord and Savior yet. And we also have a ministry center where we help elders learn how to read and write. We help young people learn how to play music. They have Saturday morning Bible studies. And we also have an elderly home as well, where we have 8 members that are at the end of their lives, and most of them are blind. Their families, if they have any, cannot take care of them. We try our best to really give them a place of hope, a place where they can thrive, a place of happiness during the last years of their lives. And finally, the biggest thing that we do is education. We help over 2,500 students get an education. And within those students, we have 8 schools that Mission Haiti operate. And what that means is we make sure that the teachers show up on time. We feed the students 1 meal per day. We make sure that they have their books. We make sure that the level of education is one that is sufficient for their need. That is how we are really going to change this community. We are going to make sure that they have education. They have a place that they can go to if they are sick, and to make sure that they have job opportunities when they are finished with their education. We are grateful and hopeful because we know that our work will continue. We know that we'll continue to seek help from the states because of the men and women that come to our doors on a daily basis, and they come to us to seek help. We can seek help from our brothers and sisters in the states.
Personal and public safety are top priorities, and innovation is leading the charge. Today on Trending Today, we showcase the tech making the world a safer place. Don't go away.
Hi everyone, and welcome to Trending Today. Today we kick off our episode with the Taser team powered by Axon Enterprise. You will see the epicenter of a safety revolution.
2 of my high school football teammates were shot and killed on a Saturday night here in Scottsdale, Arizona. And the guy who killed them turned out was a businessman who had a gun for self-defense. And in a few moments, it ruined 3 lives. My 2 friends are dead, and this other individual is now spending his life in prison. And I became very passionately interested in the problem of violence and self-defense. A gun is a very severe tool. And in fact, for most day-to-day situations, it may not be the right tool. In this case, it was too much, and it ruined 3 lives. We set forth and said, it's time that we bring technology forward. The bullet has been around for hundreds of years. We think we can find a new way for people to protect themselves.
Our goal is to provide Taser in a portion of that spectrum to give the officer another option. Where we know that it's effective, most of these situations that officers are dealing with are very gray and they're split-second instantaneous. We want to be able to provide an option that in that gray situation, they have something that is so effective that they can trust their life with it. We know that it's safe on the other end because it's the most researched weapon in the world, right? You're roughly twice as likely to get injured playing a game of pickup basketball as getting tased. We believe that that Taser provides the officer an option to de-escalate the situation, stop a threat. It provides the subject on the other end a safe alternative to the other pieces because even everything else on the officer's belt, right? A baton, hands, those are all still very, very rough means with high injury rates. Taser, out of everything on the belt, is the most effective and has the lowest injury rate.
Electricity is actually the mechanism of neuromuscular control. So right now my brain is sending electric signals down into the muscles of my forearm and it's telling them how to move my fingers. What these devices do is we mimic those electric signals so we can temporarily take away command and control, and we can stop you from doing what you're doing without me having to hurt the person on the other end. Self-defense and personal safety and security is one of our most basic needs, and I think we've underinvested in it, right? We need better technology than the same bullets we used to fight the Revolutionary War, and we can do it in a way that's more humane, that brings out the best in humanity, that says, to protect myself doesn't mean I have to hurt someone else.
So for me, people are grateful. They're grateful to have something else. They're grateful to have another option. There's nothing else out there that's as effective, yet has the least amount of after effects, right? Every other option is designed to cause some kind of pain or kind of it's a lasting thing. People who have OC spray or pepper spray, you know, and the lasting effects and how long that lasts. This is so effective. It completely incapacitates the person, but is so safe and so, you know, effective that they're fine afterwards, which is kind of unheard of in the self-defense space. Today you're going to fire the Taser Bolt 2. It's our brand new civilian device. So it is available for civilian use at home, to carry with you, non-lethal, awesome option. So we have our target behind us here. We're going to try and stay away from those yellow zones, so the sensitive areas, the neck, the chest, the groin area. While it's going to be a bad day for the attacker, it just isn't enough muscle mass to create that nice muscle lockup that we're looking for with these devices. So we're looking at lower chest area off to the side. We say if you can split the belt line, so you have the belt line here, one probe above, one probe below. That allows you to include 2 large muscle groups, which also creates that really nice muscle lockup. This is your safety switch here. So you're going to move that safety switch all the way forward to arm the device. When it's armed, the safety cap will automatically go off, and then you'll see the laser and flashlight on the target there. When you're on target, you're ready to deploy. We'll go ahead and we'll give a couple commands. Back up, don't make me tase you, I will defend myself. And we're gonna assume he's continuing to attack at that point. You'll press this trigger button and that'll actually deploy the cartridges downrange. Okay. So we've got a really great spread here. The top probe here, bottom probe is here. We've got over a foot of probe space so that he's gonna be really nice and locked up. That bottom probe is in a sensitive area, but it's a nice muscle group in the thigh. If you deploy and you turn it off, you have an empathetic response or anything like that, he gets back up to attack. The probes are still in the attacker. Exactly, push it again. He's gonna go right back down. You'll be able to set that device down, let it run for the full 30 seconds, make your safe escape, and go to get help.
I see it improving and evolving quite a bit over the next few years. Over the last couple of years, we've seen Taser sales increase, and we see another record-breaking year ahead of us this year. So what we're really looking to bring to market is products that answer our customers' needs, which is really about keeping themselves safe and keeping their loved ones safe. And that means whether they're at home or whether they're out traveling. And that's where we're really a unique solution, because that we're lightweight, we're not a firearm, so you can bring our devices places that you can't bring a firearm. And there's generally less risk of having it with you. And so we're seeing a huge awakening really about the need to think about personal safety and self-defense for them and their families. And that's just creating an opportunity for us to give a better solution.
So in terms of production, we make about 1,000 Taser devices every single day. We also produce the ammunition for that device. We make about 20,000 of those units every single day. So very high volume. We use quite a bit of automated equipment. Again, we want to take out the inherent inconsistency in people that produce products. It's
removing that human error.
Yep, and we want to automate that, so there's quite a bit of automation.
We're on a mission to make the bullet obsolete. We envision a world where people can protect themselves and no one has to make that most terrible decision to take another human life to do it.
The Taser team has made its mission crystal clear: to create a bullet-free world for officers and citizens alike, one innovation at a time. I'm Jana Angel, and this is Trending Today.
Today we're talking about Vivid Seats, the go-to marketplace for scoring tickets to the events you love. Whether it's a packed stadium on game day or that once-in-a-lifetime concert, Vivid Seats is all about bringing fans closer to the action. So how are they redefining the live event experience? Let's jump in and find out.
I am Stan Chia, the CEO of Vivid Seats. At our core, Vivid Seats is a multi-sided marketplace technology platform that has best-in-class products on both sides of the marketplace. When you look at the ability and the track record that we've had of innovating and driving value-added, differentiated product, I think what we've built stands on its own.
Vivid Seats has ticketing's only loyalty program, and fans can earn rewards on every purchase that go towards ticket credits so they can get to more events they love even more often. So the core mechanism of this program is a buy 10, get the 11th ticket free promise, where fans accrue credits and their 11th ticket can be essentially free. Last year, we looked at the humorous ways that fans would spend their free 11th ticket, and we even launched the 11th bonus center play in ESPN's Top 10 Sports Center feature, which was a first of its kind. And then this year, many more fans have earned that 11th free ticket. So we're diving into how they're using that ticket, how they're reveling in rewards, whether that's 11 famous TikTokers or whether that's a celebrity like Larry Fitzgerald who wore number 11. We're really aiming to kind of explore how fans revel in their rewards.
On the sell side, we recognize that part of our business as well. We've built Skybox, the leading ERP for professional sellers, into a product that now has over 55% of professional sellers on that platform. And when you think about the industry is about 80% professional sellers. So that means over 40% of the entire industry is powered and flows through our infrastructure. Our steadfast focus on the fans and the customers and the sellers instead of the competition, that's really what's driven us to continue to innovate and I think out-innovate those in the space.
Vivid Seats is innovating from a place of strength today. We are thinking about our customer experience. We're embedding key foundational elements into it, including our loyalty program. It's really the bedrock of how we are differentiating ourselves and making both an experiential and economic benefit for our customers. We've seen success in investing in core capabilities for our marketplace, for sellers and for buyers, whether it's that search experience that's going to bring the next best experience to the forefront for that customer, the next live event that they are dying to see, or for our sellers who are working to bring the best inventory to our platform in a really easy to use way. Really, what are the products that we can provide to our sellers so that they can bring the best inventory to our consumers?
We're here for the fans because all of us here are fans. A lot of passionate fans in this building, whether it's Swifties who are kind of donning their best friendship bracelets and sparkles to head out to the concert, or in my case, my family's trying to get to all 30 ballparks. We've been to 20 so far. All of us here are fans. We know what it takes to be a fan. We know the lengths that people will go to for their fanhood, and we want to make sure that we're there facilitating amazing experiences.
I like to think at Vivid Seats, our secret sauce is really our people. It's their dedication, their fanaticism with continuing to work tirelessly to build products to enable everyone to experience it live. We've got an amazing mission where we want to get everybody to every live event that they'd like to get to, and I think the ability to be tireless as we work towards that goal is something that has differentiated us. And when you look at the people we have that really are really motivated to get people there, I think ultimately that is the secret sauce at Vivid Seats.
We're really proud of the community that we have built here at Vivid Seats. We are committed to ensuring that we create an environment that is inclusive and that celebrates diversity. We also have ERGs who keep us on our toes. We call them our Vivid Seats communities, and we work with them very closely to make sure that we are continuing to create people, events, and activities that not only educate but celebrate all of the different cultures and identities that we have here.
We're very excited to operate within the live events industry because we are enjoying a dynamic where we have both growth in supply and demand. On the supply side, you have artists with concerts and theatrical performances where they generate the vast majority of their income from live performances. And on the consumer side, on the demand side, you're seeing consumers prefer and prioritize experiences over goods. And so they want to spend more time at live events, and it's the perfect intersection of supply and demand, and that has driven strong historical growth and we think sets us up for a long time to come.
One of the most amazing things about Vivid Seats as a platform is not only our ability to continue building industry-leading and differentiated product, but it is that ability where we're able also to deliver record-setting financials that deliver growth and profitability. When you look at our time as a public company, we've reported 7 quarters. Every quarter has been a record quarter. When you look at our projections from when we were going public, we've since added over $1 billion in GOV to the top line while continuing to add profitability and cash flow. So when you look at our organic ability to continue driving growth and differentiation, I think we are differentiated on the products that we build for our constituents. We are also differentiated from our peer set in the marketplace platforms that we can deliver both growth and profitability at the same time. My name is Stan Chia. I'm the CEO of Vivid Seats, and we are trending today.
We've got another standout coming right up, only on Trending Today.
RE/MAX is an incredible success story. It started right here in Denver, Colorado 50 years ago by our co-founders Dave and Gail Leniger, and it revolutionized the real estate business. It was really combining a maximum commission concept with the highest level of professionalism that today has created the highest producing real estate agents, and it's a perfect combination to help buyers and sellers with what is the largest transaction that most people will go through in their lifetimes.
Our model attracts high-performing, top-producing professionals in the industry. We have a culture of cooperation, a culture of professionalism, a network of people that love to share and help lift people up. So that, I believe, differentiates us from most others in our industry.
We have our foundation from 5 decades ago that we continue to live upon, but the secret is how we continue to adapt. The real estate market today is different than 50 years ago. It'll be different 50 years from now. But as long as we stay tried and true to our foundation, we continue to adapt and innovate. That's what's going to continue our growth in the future.
When you combine an agent's power that they have with their own sphere and in their own marketplace with our powerhouse brand, our education, our tools, our resources, our systems that we have, something magical happens and they become more professional and more productive in their own market centers.
When agents help each other, they get better concepts, they get better marketing, they get better tools, and that ultimately makes the consumer have a better experience.
RE/MAX has been successful in the expansion. We're in over 110 countries and territories, and we are over 140,000 affiliates that are standing behind the brand around the globe. Successful development abroad starts when you remove the borders and you remove the limitations of a company. It isn't easy. It's actually something that takes a lot of focus, a lot of commitment, and you have to be focused on localizing your brand into the market that you're going into. It isn't accepted in all countries, and it's sometimes a model that we have to introduce, but we have been successful in integrating the RE/MAX model into a lot of these markets that you wouldn't anticipate RE/MAX being in.
RE/MAX on a national level supports ARIA, which is the Asian Real Estate Association of America, and NARREP, as well as the Alliance. And so being associated with a brand that values diversity, equity, and inclusion, not only on a local but national level, is very, very important to our communities in which we work with. Home ownership is more than just one house or one transaction. It's about generational change.
That red, white, and blue RE/MAX balloon is floating over 110 countries throughout the world, representing our organization, our broker owner network, our regional owners, our agents, and ultimately the consumers that we serve.
From systems and technology and support, there's so much that RE/MAX brings to the table. Having the credibility of a global brand like RE/MAX, unless you've been a part of RE/MAX, I don't think you can possibly understand how valuable that element is. Significant. When you walk into a room and somebody sees the balloon on your chest, nobody wonders what you do for a living, and that's powerful as a newer agent or as a broker owner.
In the United States and Canada, RE/MAX is voted the most trusted real estate agent. And think about it, when you're dealing with your biggest asset, buying or selling a piece of property or your home, you want to trust the person that you're working with and have that trusted advisor. And it's that combination that continues to drive the growth of this company. RE/MAX is all about people being in business for themselves, but just not by themselves. And that is kind of the secret sauce of RE/MAX.
One of the things I'm most passionate about, an initiative we just launched, is Max Recruit. This is a complete ecosystem for our team leaders, our brokers, their managers, their recruiters, to learn how to be unstoppable in their recruitment and retention efforts.
It provides coaching in a group, coaching individually, all kinds of things to help guide them through their journey of building and growing their RE/MAX franchise.
Max Recruit is brand new for us, and this is our commitment to a continuation of growth. We've been based on 50 years of growth, and in order to continue to do that, we're here to support our network of broker owners and agents. And so we've put together the most comprehensive growth platform for our broker owners that we've ever seen in our 50-year history. And it's all designed for people to take advantage of the tools, the resources, the accountability to find the best real estate agents in their market and invite them to be part of this brand in their company. What does the next 50 years of RE/MAX look like? It's going to be based on our last 50, but with the idea that we continue to grow, we continue to adapt, we continue to innovate, and that means we'll continue to serve buyers and sellers in the most professional, highest capacity that we can. I'm Nick Bailey, President and CEO at RE/MAX, and I'm trending today.
Whether it's luxury getaways or eco-adventures, travel is back and bigger than ever. Let's explore the trends redefining how we see the world on Trending Today.
Here we go! From building the future in tech to crafting unforgettable journeys, let's turn our focus to Scent, a leader in luxury travel. Scent is redefining the meaning of luxury travel with bespoke, high-end experiences that inspire and connect. Known for crafting personalized journeys to exclusive destinations, Scent creates once-in-a-lifetime adventures tailored to their clients' every need. Whether it's an exotic getaway or an immersive cultural experience, Scent is setting the gold standard in indulgent exploration. Let's see how they're elevating travel to an art form.
Here we go!
Imagine luxury travel tailored exactly for you without lifting a finger. Welcome to Scent Private, your luxury travel concierge.
From smart cities to custom homes, real estate is being reimagined. Join us on Trending Today as we explore how developers are shaping our built world.
We build custom homes, luxury product all through the Phoenix, Scottsdale area. I started the company back in 2013. Very humble beginnings, like most of us when we start a company, trying to figure out that entrepreneurship journey. Now, especially being in business 10 years, have really understood that we're a business that happens to focus on construction. My role as owner is to be the visionary for the company, to the direction, the marketing, the financials, the employment, and of course, the systems that we have to make this a great customer experience for our client.
We enhance the client experience with our weekly videos that our superintendents provide to our customers.
Every Friday, we get a weekly video with our designer, architect, client, and our team. 10 or 12 people on this group text so they can see the progress. So that trust is really important that we build for our team.
We have good relationships with architects and designers, and when we have those relationships and we just introduce the clients to them, then they have positive experiences, then they're making referrals to those architects and designers and other trade partners that we have. And so they're helping the community, they're helping grow the business, the construction industry, and they're helping everybody out who's involved in the process.
I'm Adam Cade. I'm with Finer Touch Construction. I'm the Senior Construction Manager. So a key step to the successful build is the team that we put together. We need the architects, the engineers, the designers to all work well as a team in order to give us the proper specs and designs and details necessary to be successful in our build.
So the current industry landscape, it's all over the place. It kind of depends on what side of the market you're in. We've seen with the rise of interest rates, production homes, entry level, they've been hit pretty hard. For us in the custom world, in the luxury world, we're seeing that the market's still very healthy throughout the country, not just here locally, but nationally. Clients still have the opportunity to build their dream home. They've worked hard these last 10 years. You know, one of our big tokens is that on our website, live like you're on vacation. Really important that clients, you know, have that opportunity. We saw through COVID and the pandemic that changed a lot, that clients really saw that, hey, if I'm not able to travel, if I don't have all the amenities maybe I had previously, that flexibility, why not have those in my own home? So we're seeing a lot of homeowners take that investment into their personal life, into their home residence. With AFT, we started out doing a lot of commercial, a lot of residential, a lot of both. You know, because of social media, because of branding, because of some of the amazing partners we've worked with, that's grown to now there's been a demand, especially as our product has grown to more national presence, that people have asked for us to build in other parts of the country, so we will be expanding outside of Phoenix. You know, there's a client demand for that, and at the core of construction, one thing that's really important to us is that client experience, that client journey. It's really difficult to build a home, it's really difficult to be in construction. It can be really tolling on, you know, a spouse as they're working through their marriage, trying to build a house together. And so we're trying to alleviate that, and because of that, it's opened up doors and opportunities where now that demand has extended much past the Phoenix area.
My name is Spencer Neal, and my role at Finer Touch Construction is Director of Construction Operations. The biggest challenge is just overcoming challenges that come up every day. There's just a million variables when you're building a home, especially of the size that we're building. They're very complex. There's a lot of moving parts. There's a lot of people involved. So just resolving concerns, working through issues that come up, just quickly being proactive, being a problem solver. I just feel like that's, to me, what construction is solving problems.
With Project Blow Your Mind, I think it's the details and the finishes and having them match up correctly. We have board form concrete, stucco, siding, large windows that need to be detailed properly so that everything looks like it's installed correctly.
We're sitting here now at one of our signature projects. This is what I wanted to do. This is why I went to college and did construction management. I grew up in the trades in San Diego, moved to Phoenix after college, and so this is what I wanted. I envisioned that. All of our marketing and strategy has been, you know, positioned to get to that point at someday. So having that patience, but continuing to work and making sure that today we're a lot better than yesterday and better tomorrow than we were the day before. It's really important that that's our focus as a company. And because of that, that's alluded to the opportunities that we have now.
There's a lot to love about the Finer Touch Construction brand. What I love about it is just the transparency. Brad Levitt is very transparent. We post all of our work, it's original content, and I think that people will see that when they work with the Finer Touch, that our people are genuine, that we really want their project to go well, that we want to build a really great home.
When we're dealing with a client who's investing millions of dollars, right, they want to understand where that goes, and to me, transparency is key. To show them every invoice, they know how we're paid, how we're compensated, any discounts we get, how we present that to the client. By being transparent with our employees, with the process, with the whole channel, you don't have to worry about invoices on the job site. You don't have to worry about showing the client the schedule because you're showing them this is the goal, this is what we're working to. We're very confident in who we are as a company, as a brand, and what we built, you know, on our platform. Well, as you think of tech, it's changing very quickly. We're seeing AI come into play. That's going to help us with supply chain, you know, finding product. The jury's still out to figure out how it's going to impact the day-to-day of construction. But we know from supply chain and coordination, that's going to help greatly. It's the software that's out there, right? Being really organized in the pre-construction process, using Bluebeam. Again, Spencer, who's our director of construction, you know, that's the implementer that you have to have in the company to implement these systems and use that technology.
During the construction process, I'm very involved with the clients from the very beginning all the way to the end. You know, I meet the homeowners at inception and go to meetings with them. I get to know them, I get to see their struggles, what frustrates them, what makes them happy. And as we go throughout the process, I'm involved in that. And sometimes it's from afar and sometimes it's direct, but I definitely get close interaction with them, which I really enjoy.
All of our team members, they have iPads. They have what we call our super satchel. They have an iPad, they're super documented. You know, we're using QR codes so that a lot of our trades, as they come in, they don't have questions. They can scan the QR code from their phone. It has the design book, the details. We work with designers and architects on every project. And with that, it comes from a very sophisticated design, but it's really important that we execute that as the builder. And so utilizing the iPad and other technology and the QR codes is really important so that we don't make those mistakes from a day-to-day operation. So what makes AFT special is we are a family and we really treat each other as such. I think it's really important when I was an employee to understand when you're working for a company, how are you treated, right? And a lot of us have so much potential that we're willing to give, and when you feel like someone cares on the other side or they acknowledge that and they recognize it, there's a drive.
I feel like AFT Construction is my family. I love working with these men and women and helping them to be successful. And then also working with my best friend and having so much success together has been amazing.
If you can come in and have a community there and friendships, you know, that value and that community and that retention's huge. And I feel that that's been a huge gift for us, why we have the retention that we do, and we have people that come and they stay for as long as, you know, we'll be in business. Our mission of AFT, again, is to elevate the industry. And as I mentioned, to save marriages one house at a time. To continue to improve the building process, improve the communication process, and for anyone that wants to see a breakdown of what that looks like, we have our core values on our website at aftconstruction.com. But at the end of the day, we want to build amazing lives for our customers so that they always feel that they're on vacation. I'm Brad Levitt, president and founder of A Finer Touch Construction, located here in Scottsdale, Arizona, and we are trending today.
That's it for this episode of Trending Today, where the brands, ideas, and stories shaping the future take center stage. And I wasn't kidding. We have so much more in store for you. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, follow us online, and keep coming back for more of what's next. You never know, the next big thing trending could be you. This is Trending Today, and the trend never stops. We'll see you soon. Bye.